Morning, ladies and gentlemen. They finally nerfed this loadout. The Diamatti's Type 63, DMR 14, and Mac 10 all got nerfed. In this video, I'll be telling you how much did they get nerfed. Is it broken now? Does it still work? Are they balanced, overpowered? What exactly happened and how good are they still? Let's look at the tweet first and then check out how much that actually is. So, DMR 14, reduced headshot damage, increased recoil. Type 63, reduced headshot damage, increased recoil. Mac 10, decreased headshot multiplier, which was the reason why the Mac 10 was so strong. Dual pistols, increased hipfire spread, decreased damage range. Well, that's kind of useless because decreased damage range, if you get shot on 3 meters and one tap, you know, if they're right in you and they one tap you, The increased hipfire spread, we can verify that or not because we have an old video with the old hipfire spread. This is the exact same build I used in my old video to test the Diamatti's hipfire spread. So now we're just going to do it again. Same bullets, same distance. We have 3.6 meter once. And then we have 5 meters second. And then I'll show you what came up in the old video. And I can already tell you, yes, the hipfire spread is significantly higher. So on the left, you can see the Diamatti hipfire spread from the old video. You can check that in Diamatti explained video. And as you can already see, the base spread is kind of the same. So the base kind of bullets are in the middle-ish area again. But you can see how like these 5, 6, 7 bullets are more spread out to the left and right. This like is significant difference. Also, the upper one is the earlier 3.6 meter spread. So the lower one is the 5 meter, the upper one is the 3.6 meter spread. And we do feel a significant difference in both of these. Like definitely hipfire spread got nerfed. Still though, it doesn't matter. You're standing up very close to someone. You're just going to ship him and send him back to the lobby. So they didn't nerf the actual damage of the gun, just the damage range. And therefore, if someone is 3 meters away from you, 3.6 meters, even 4 meters, even 5 meters, he'll just send you straight back to the lobby. Nothing got nerfed about the Diamattis, more or less. Welcome back to Diamatti. So the good thing is we can see how much does the recoil feel more because we spammed it at 10 meters away, just into the wall. And then we just spammed it at 20 meters away into the wall with a nice and steady shooting rhythm. And I mean, like, if you already look at this and now 20 meters, nice and steady shooting rhythm, and now full maniac spray control. There is, where's the added recoil? I would have expected them to add horizontal bounce, because if they added horizontal bounce, if they made it like this, the gun would have been less reliable and not as good. But realistically, nothing had changed here about the recoil. Let's talk the headshot damage though. The headshot damage of the DMR 14 got nerfed from 250 to 112, and from the Type 63 from 250 to 124. If you actually want to know how to test this, you'll just take your gun and you'll just shoot someone in the head, and then, funny story, you can check your damage. Not here, obviously, but you can do it in a normal Warzone match, and you can do it in a match versus bots / in a private lobby to easily see how much damage do these guns actually do. If you really wanted to test this yourself and actually wanted to figure out how do these YouTubers do it. What does this mean now? If you have 112 damage with the DMR and 124 each, that's a 3-shot. So it's a Type 63 3-shot and a DMR 14 3-shot. Now that's already a fantastic change because if you're head glitching, if you're head peeking, if you're peeking with a sniper, you're at least not going to get 2-shotted. They need to have 3 shots in a row, and 3 shots in a row consecutive is at least harder than 2-shotting someone straight away out of the life. Now, with the DMR 14 doing 60 chest, 60 tummy, and 55 extremity damage, you obviously also have a net lower time to kill as you hit the head. I mean, before with the chest damage of 60, you need 5 shots to kill someone. That hasn't changed, so you can still just 5 body shot someone. 5 body shots sounds quite a lot, but it's still not because you can just spam the gun away like crazy. Now, with a headshot damage of 112, you kind of notice, okay, what do we have? We have 112 damage, plus 60, plus 60, plus 60. So a headshot actually nets only in 1 less shot time to kill. So we really went down from 175 headshot damage to from a 3-tap to a 4-tap. And to a 5-tap in general. That definitely gives you a better reaction time, or at least a time to go from somewhere to somewhere. It is still extremely strong. but it's not broken anymore. If we're looking at the Type 63, things become interesting. Obviously, the Type 63 has a little bit more recoil than the DMR 14. You can still spam it exactly like that, especially once you get used to it and kind of find the rhythm with the gun. But now looking at this, knowing that you do 72 tummy damage, I mean 124 plus 72 plus 72 on the chest. That looks actually weird down to a 3 tap still. How's it with a 66? So we're taking 124 plus 66 plus 66, and surprise, that is also 250 damage. So technically, the Type 63 is always 1 shot less to kill than the DMR in any situation, apart from headshots, obviously. Headshots on both rifles are 3 shots to kill now. So headshot, 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 3 shots to kill. But headshot, body shot, headshot, tummy shot, headshot, extremities is obviously a 4 shot. Also on the Type 63. The good thing though is even if we have a mix, so if we have a 124 plus chest shot plus extremity shots, in this case, is also a kill. So in each way, the Type 63 is a 3 shot, where the DMR 14 is a 4 shot. And I think that's something to really take into consideration here when you're playing these guns. All in all though, despite the nerfs, the gun feels absolutely spammable, crazy to just shoot away. It doesn't matter on which distance you're using it, you can just clap jimmies left and right, regardless. But you're not completely broken anymore, especially you're not downing someone that has lost 1 plate with 1 single headshot, which was absolutely ridiculous. Now last but not least, the Mac 10. Why did the Mac 10 get nerfed and what did get nerfed about it? So they took down the headshot multiplier. The Mac 10 does 40 headshot damage, which is pretty good. I mean, if we look at the Mac 10 standard base profile, 40 to the head, 25 chest, 25 tummy, 22 extremities. Doesn't seem all too crazy heads up, but it has an absolute insane movement speed. The reload time is super low. The ADS time is more or less non-existent. That's a base of 167. The MP5 in comparison has a base of 200. So that's just absolutely mental, especially because you can technically with the tapes just get it lower and you actually don't add any ADS time with attachments, apart from if you're using the suppressor. And then if you look at that in a time to kill chart, it's not super freakish, super crazy, but with the headshots, it's quite nice, especially if you consider a 1000 RPM. That's pretty much what's putting out. Like the 1000 rounds is just really crazy. And then you just pop down to like under 400 milliseconds, like 392, where you're just clapping jimmies left and right with the absolute movability and the crazy zooming in and everything the gun has to offer. And they took this headshot multiplier down roughly to a 30 damage now per shot, so not 40 damage per shot anymore, which seems fine to me. That if you're zooming into the 1000 RPM, no recoil, that's the thing. Also, you just only hit headshots, because all the other guns wobble a little bit left and right and do things like that. The Mac 10 fully kitted, just straight line goes away and shreds your head off. Still, the Mac 10 is absolutely viable. Again, all these nerfs are this time actually balances. So the Type 63, the DMR 14, the Mac 10, and the Diamattis are all viable. Let me quickly show you builds for all of them. So still, if you're playing the DMR 14, Titanium Agency Silencer, Visentech 2-time Field Agent Foregrip, and the Salvo 40 round Mac. For the Diamattis, it's the 5mm watt laser sight takedown barrel. Yes, takedown barrel definitely makes the spread better. Salvo 30 round and I play with Agency Suppressor, an absolute clapper. More info to be found in the Explain series for all these guns. And then we also have the Type 63. The Type 63 is very similar. You go for the titanium barrel, you go for the Spasna's ergonomic grip, we go for the VisionTac 2 times also. Here, since we know the rear grip doesn't work and you start with 25 bonus bullets, I tend to actually take the PKM stock to just move faster over the battlegrounds. Super funny. And then since this gun has a little bit, a tiny bit more recoil, you can still play the Groove Silencer, but you can also try it out with the Spasna's Compensator. It feels extremely good. Yes, you ping up on the map, but the gun just doesn't move anymore and is very nice to tap away. And as we have seen, it's 1 shot less than the DMR 14. Last but not least, the Mac 10 would play it with the blueprint because the blueprint adds a nicer iron sight. Obviously going for the iron sight here. Going for the 50 round drum mag field agent grip. Here, in my opinion, the reinforced heavy barrel, because it's the only one that really adds bullet velocity more than the task force. Obviously, the rifle just gives expect damage range. Then I'm actually playing with the SAS combat stock to just move fast over the battleground like crazy, and the agency suppressor to just be able to have the absolute bullet velocity bonus damage range. 30-40 meter beams with this gun, also paired with an SPR, and that is the absolute sniper support monster that you can just In any case, beam anyone on any distance and just pinpoint precision headshot them down. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the nerfs, the balances, the getting the guns to the point where they are? Is it enough? Was it not enough? Do you feel like you're still getting absolutely dominated by DMR zone? I don't actually mind having a DMR zone type 63 zone, but they should not be so oppressive that you have no chance to play anything else. And I think that's actually what the patch achieved. Still, yes, we should add way more recoil. As I said, there should be horizontal bounce added to the DMR 14 left and right to make it a little bit more unreliable, especially on distance. So when you're spamming away, that suddenly one shot could just go to the left or the right. So like the AK-47 unpredictability. But what do you think? What is your opinion? How are you playing the guns right now? Are you still playing them? Are you absolutely fed up with this? Or do you actually like what happened? Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting the channel so much. We're actually on our way to 70,000 subscribers. I never dreamed of actually owning a YouTube play button, but I gotta say I'm hungry this year by end of the year to hold that 100K button in my hands. So we're working hard on that to provide you with amazing content to enjoy. Also, don't forget to join the live stream 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. German time every single day, where we're then playing these guns and testing these guns again to see how good are they now or not. I wish you a fantastic good time and see you soon in DMR Type 63 Verdansk. Is it Type 63 zone now?